Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Neal, and you already know that I am your NFL guru, here to bring you some awesome predictions for Week 5. Just a little recap. Week 4 was good, Neal. A lot of upsets. It's crazy, crazy week. Even got the right battle of the bad teams in the Jets and the Jaguars. Nailed that one. Told everybody the Jets were a better football team than the Jaguars. Hope everybody remembers that, as shocking as that is. But let's go ahead and proceed here to Week 5. Real quick before I start, just wanted to say, got home from work late tonight, kept working, and it's 2 a.m. now, and I still make these videos just for you guys. I get so many phone calls and messages. I update people's teams. I think it's 28 different people's teams that I'm helping manage fantasy football wise and prediction wise, survivor wise. And you know what? I love it. I'm here to help you guys out. So please feel free to send me any messages. I got your back. So let's go picks wise. Patriots at the Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. I say New England wins this one. They get right back on track, but look for Doug Martin to return from his suspension and have a good game here. Cardinals at the Eagles. Gotta go with the Eagles here. They're going to win at home. Jaguars at the Steelers is going to be a very close game, surprisingly, but look for the Steelers to win this one. Titans at the Dolphins. No Mariota, no chance. The Dolphins win this one in their first legitimate home game of the season. Chargers at the Giants. Wow, Chargers are underperforming more than anybody expected. Look for the Giants to win this one and get their first win of the season against a team that's going to stay winless. So look for the Giants to win this one. 49ers at the Colts. Going to take the Colts in this one, regardless of who starts. Brissett. If Luck starts, they're definitely winning. Even with Brissett, I think the Colts win this game in a close one, but they come out with victorious here. Bills at the Bengals. Got to go with the Bengals here. I know. Shocker, but they're at home, and they're going to beat a Bills team that's good, but not as good on the road. I know they beat Atlanta. Very impressive win, but I don't think they're going to beat Cincinnati, whose defense is finally showing promising success. Jets at the Browns. Going to take the Jets. I think the Browns could pull off the upset, but the Jets are a very sneaky good team. People don't understand that. They're not good, but they're not as bad as people thought they were. Look for them to have a good outing against the Browns and stay on that hot win streak. The Panthers at the Lions. Going to go ahead and take Detroit here. They're at home. Carolina came off a great win. They're at the high. They're about to go a little bit lower. Look for the Lions to win this one. Ravens at the Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders. Sad to see MVP caliber Derek Carr out for 2 to 6 weeks. My guess is it'll be 3 weeks. He'll probably be back for the Kansas City game. He'll push himself. He knows how big of a game that is. But he's out for a while. EJ Manuel looks decent. You know what? If Carr was there, they were on the cusp of beating the Broncos even without him. And with him, they would have definitely won that game. They would have scored the final game-winning drive. After all, he has the most game-winning drives and game-winning touchdowns of any quarterback in the past 2 years. Him and Stafford are at the top there. So you already knew Carr was going to come through. But unfortunately, he got hurt. Look for the Raiders to bounce back at home. Marshawn Lynch has a huge game, and the Raiders beat the Baltimore Ravens in this one. Seahawks at the Rams. Gonna take the Rams. Seahawks look good, but they also played the Colts. Russell Wilson did not look great. 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. It's not typical Russell Wilson. I'm a little bit confused, but that Seattle defense looks damn good. They look strong again. The Rams, though, leading team in the entire offensive category, especially points. Are you kidding me? I called Jared Goff having a better season than Carson Wentz and actually eventually turning into the best rookie quarterback even over Dak Prescott. Looks like my prediction staying true. Jared Goff, 7 touchdowns, 1 pick, absolutely tearing it in yards. The running back Todd Gurley's having a bounce back, resurrection of a season. Look for the Rams to stay hot and win this game at home against Seattle. maybe even contend for the NFC West. I know, crazy to think about. Packers at the Cowboys and what could be the game of the week. I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers to win this one on the road. A little bit contingent on if Ty Montgomery and Devontae Adams play, because if they don't, I think Dallas will win. But Dallas is going 9-7 at best this season, maybe 10-6 if they're lucky. Look for Green Bay to win this one. Chiefs at the Texans on Sunday Night Football, and I'm taking the Texans to give the Chiefs the first loss of the season. Deshaun Watson has himself a good game. He has been decent this year. I mean, he's using his mobility, which is impressive. But look for the Texans defense to come through and really smother Alex Smith and that whole Chiefs offense. Finally, we got Monday Night Football and the Vikings at the Bears. I'm taking the rookie quarterback, Mitch Trubinsky, to go out there in Chicago and beat a star-studded Minnesota Vikings defense in his first start of the NFL season and NFL career for him. Mitch Trubinsky goes 1-0 for his personal record, and the Bears win this one. So here are some fantasy predictions. Quarterback, start Tom Brady. He's playing the Buccaneers. Sit Alex Smith. Chiefs are not going to have a good week in Houston at all. Running back, start Jordan Howard. He's going to have a monster game against Minnesota. And Ezekiel Elliot. You know Green Bay is going to give him a shootout. It's going to go back and forth. Sit Thomas Rawls. Don't trust him against the Rams defense. And sit Melvin Gordon. He had an awful outing against the Eagles. Not going to be much better this week against the Giants. Wide receiver, start Jordy Nelson. He's going to have a great week this week as well. Also start Stefan Diggs. Really like his route running is incredible. He's a top fantasy performer of all season for wide receivers. Unbelievable. Sit Keenan Allen. Not going to have a good week, especially if Janoris Jenkins covers him. And sit Tyreke Hill. Houston's going to smother them, like I said earlier. Tight end, start Jason Witten. Love that start this week. And sit Jesse James. Jacksonville has Miles Jack and a lot of good linebackers and safeties who can cover the tight end position. Kicker, start Giorgio Tavcchio, the Raiders kicker. They're going to be kicking a lot of field goals. I think they struggle in the red zone without Carr. Sit Blair Walsh. Don't trust him. I think Seattle's going to keep it close with the Rams. But, I mean, I honestly think the Rams may just be one of the best teams in the NFL, as shocking as that sounds. They are looking really good, especially with that Wade Phillips defense also. But I knew Sean McVay would make a huge difference offensively, and that everyone thought Kyle Shanahan was in charge of Atlanta. No, Kyle Shanahan was actually known as the QB killer. Something to keep note and take note of. It was the quarterback coach in Atlanta who drove up the plays for Matt Ryan, revolutionized his career with that record-breaking season. Now he's in the Rams. Look at Goff. I think he was the real orchestrator behind that Atlanta offense. So defenses to start the Dolphins defense. Love them this week, especially at home without the Mariota tight ends. Sit the Seahawks defense. As we said, Jared Goff and those Rams look good, man. Sleepers, quarterback Mitch Trubinsky, like I said, Monday night under the lights. He's a performer, man. He's going to come through. Running back, Doug Martin, off suspension, starting. Great sleeper. Wide receiver, Robert Woods. Depending on Watkins' health, I would definitely start Woods. I think he's going to have a good game, have 6 or 7 catches. Great guy in the PPR this week. Tight end, start Jared Cook. Looks like him and Manuel are having a great connection. He's been throwing a lot to it. In that game, he threw it at least 3 or 4 times in his direction. So Cook's a good start. And defense, got to go with the Bears defense. Casey Keenum's going to do nothing against that Bears defense. Look for the Bears to come through. So there you have it, folks. Those are my NFL predictions for Week 5. Stay tuned and pay close attention. Also nailed that college football upset last week in Washington State beating USC. Don't know if I'll make one this week, but stay tuned. You guys have a good one and enjoy the NFL, baby. Have a good one.